appreciate it.
Yeah, what went into your style decision making today?
Stuart Messer, him and Slacks. Slacks is basically my fashion designer, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wanted to pop out with something different, and the pink, can't go wrong with pink, especially if you're manly. You got to do it, right? And then the tie, I'm a polka dot type of guy.
Gotcha.
So I had to rock with that.
What's the difference between you now versus you a year ago?
A year ago,
Yes.
on the football field,
Yes.
I'll probably say my IQ. That's something that I've definitely worked on this past offseason, just gaining knowledge of the game and really being able to tell what's coming before it happens. I feel like that's the big difference between my game now and last year.
There's a lot of moving parts up front there, but you're kind of the guy that's sort of been across pretty much every position you could ask for. I mean, how much does that do for you guys as far as figuring that out going into the fall?
It helps a lot just because I know one thing from experience, moving positions, if you're moving from one position to the other, such as outside linebacker to the defensive end, it helps you know the whole defense. It helps you know where the blitz is coming from, where you're stunting, and you can pass that down to each and every other position. I was talking about the knowledge of the game and basically just learning what everyone else is doing on the field so you know where your weak spot is and stuff like that. Just gaining that knowledge.
Josh, you started so strong last year, and some nagging injuries seem to take their tolls year round. How do you kind of balance that? Your coaches at times have said maybe you need to rest a little more, maybe you need to not play through it as much as you're doing. How do you handle that so you can stay as close to full strength as you can?
Of course, just this year, I'm just praying for a healthy season. That's what I'm going for. As far as going out there and playing ball, I think that if you're giving it your all, of course you're going to have some dings and all of that, but I just got to pray for a healthy season for real because, of course, I'm taking care of my body this all season so that I can have a healthy season. So I'm just ready to get it going.
Have you done anything different, anything like that to kind of help with that conditioning?
Yeah, I'm definitely eating a little different than last year. I'm cutting out some different things and just really focusing on my body, working hard, making sure that I'm getting in condition so I can be in the best conditioned spot that I am before camp starts so that I can get things going.
What's been the hardest food to give up?
Pasta. Oh my goodness. I'm a big pasta guy, so that's the hardest food to give up.
Josh, there's a lot of talk about improving the pass rush this year. Just how much responsibility do you take in trying to improve it overall, I guess?
As a leader, I'm going to take a lot of responsibility for that just because I want to be the guy that they look to and the team looks to if they need a sack, if they need to get a big play going. Of course, that I want that pressure on me, so I'm gonna take that personally, and I've been working on that this off season as well, and I'm hoping that's gonna pay off in about a month.
What's that? Getting better at rushing the quarterback. What's that look like in practice? Like how do you improve it other than just go tackle the guy?
Yeah, so basically just looking at different sets that you get. Hands, that's the big thing because you beat the hands, you beat the man, and of course get off, and that's something that you can't get enough of because your get off is what wins your pass rush, and if you have a great get off, that's going to really set the pressure up on the offensive lineman, and that's what I've really been working on.
Josh is the team captain, one of the faces of the team. How are you approaching this NIL stuff?
I'm just approaching it as it comes. It's not something that I'm really chasing, because at the end of the day, I'm still student athlete at the University of Kentucky, and we have a common goal on this team. And so that's our goals for the year. It's not really any NIL goals. It's just strictly football. We all want to be the best, and we want to play at our best as a team. So I feel like that's the mojo of the team right now.
How do you all make sure that doesn't become a distraction? I mean, there have been people who have questioned whether there'd be hurt feelings in locker rooms. Some guys get it, some guys not. How do you handle those conversations?
I mean, at the end of the day, if you think about it, like guys in any locker room across anywhere, guys will get upset over playing time or anything like that. And so it's not uncommon for any college football team to have jealousy on their team or anything like that. But at the same time, we know to separate NIL from football because at the end of the day, we're a family. So we want the best for each of every one of our brothers on the NIL side, but at the same time, we're at the facility. It's strictly ball, and we know that, and I feel like we're doing a great job of separating the two.
What are you doing intentionally to step into a leadership role?
Just being vocal. That's the big thing. Making sure if we see something that we don't like, we had a team meeting not too long ago where we just set our standards for the team, and we set those and had the whole team right there so that everyone knows what we are expecting this upcoming season. And so that's what I feel like I'm bringing to the team as a leader.
Who's somebody we're not talking about enough on the defense?
On the defense, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, you are talking about him, but I feel like people don't give him enough credit, and that's Yusuf Porter. He's such a hard worker, a humble guy, but he's also one of the best safeties in the country. So I would think that he'll be up there for every award, but I'm sure that he will be after this season and after the season that we all have.
Josh, what's your impression of Jaquez Jones and how he's kind of fit into the locker room?
So I actually like Jaquez Jones. He has a great work ethic, and I feel like that's what will be able to help him. No matter how camp goes, I know that he will fall back on his work ethic, and that's what he's been doing this whole summer so far, is just working. And so I'm proud to see that.
Has it been easy adding so many transfers? I guess you start getting used to it after.
Yeah. I mean, I think we did a great job in the transfer portal this year, just getting so much talent. I feel like even with guys coming in, I love it because it's a sense of experience, because these guys have played in the SEC before, and some of them played in the Big Ten, like Luke. And so just seeing that each and every day, you see somebody that you played last year, which is Jaquez, and you say, dang, he had some experience leading the tackler for Ole Miss against us. And so just seeing that experience coming to our defense, that gives us some confidence.
Josh, given all you've gone through at your time at UK, what's it mean for you to be here today representing UK?
It means a lot, just because, like I said, I've been through a lot being here, but I'm blessed to be standing where I'm at, and I can't thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ enough just for being here, to being able to represent the great state of Kentucky and the university.
What's your dream sponsorship?
Dreams of Chipotle. I eat Chipotle like every day, so it gotta be Chipotle.